Hello, dear fans, even though there's like, I don't know, three of you, I think, that actually listens to me, that I know of. There could be more, I'm not sure. It's time for Dear Lisa. It's that time where you ask me questions and I give you answers to the best of me knowledge. Though I'm not sure that you could call me a licensed therapist, I am quite certified from the therapists. They've said so themselves. So the first question, dear Lisa, please settle the disagreement for us. Is a butter knife used to put your butter on your plate or to spread the butter on your bread? Okay, so this is actually a question that you want answered about a butter knife. The only thing I can say about a butter knife is to make sure that the dinner conversation is not going to have that butter knife be part of a murder investigation. It could be the actual, what do they call it? I can't remember what it's called, but it is used to actually silence someone and to make them think your way. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm not sure myself. By the way, this is voice number 3 in her head. She's sleeping right now, but we won't wake her. We'll just continue. Dear Lisa, my sister-in-law is in the process of losing weight. Congratulations. We're all very proud of her. The problem is, whenever we are around her, she goes on and on and on about what she did or did not eat that day. She also gives us disapproving looks or makes unwelcome comments about what we are eating. We have tried to gently change the subject, but it always goes back to food. Is there anything we can do or say to stop this without hurting her feelings? Please help us. We are starving for advice. Well, that sounds like it's a bit of a problem when it comes to dinner. Why does it seem like all these questions have to do with the dinner table? I didn't know there was such a problem there. Unless, of course, someone is holding the salt. Withholding the salt can be justifiable homicide. Trust me, I know. I guess the thing to do would be go get those boxes of chocolates that no one can resist, and sit down and eat it. Eat it right in front of her, and then tell her that you don't want to hear about it because you will eat what you want to eat. If you want to become a stuffed pig, that is your right. And congratulations and kudos to her for becoming a scarecrow, because nowadays it seems like that's all the men are interested in, are scarecrows. Dear Lisa, I work in an office with more than 30 employees. 2 weeks ago, an envelope was sent around seeking our mandatory contributions to give gifts to the leader of the office to show our appreciation. I was always taught one never gives up the chain of command. I show my appreciation each day by being a good employee. Am I wrong? Signed, Blackmail. Well, blackmailed. I would say that you're not wrong. No one can force you into giving up money for anybody. If that's the case, I'd send out an envelope to all the neighbors telling them that they should be contributing to me for being such a good neighbor and not running into their cars with mine, or not walking the dog and letting her slip a little boo-boo in their yard, over the fence, through the gate, if you get my meaning. So no, I'd give them monopoly money. After all, if no one's paying attention to what everyone is giving since their contributions, contribute your fair share. Throw in a $500 monopoly bill. Let them know you really do appreciate them, but not that much. Dear Lisa, how do you explain to a man how uncomfortable hot flashes are? I'm a perimenopausal woman who has been married for 12 years to a very sweet husband who loves to snuggle. Oh, isn't that sweet? But when I'm having a hot flash, the last thing I want is a warm body touching me. My husband thinks I'm mean and that I'm one of those freaky females. How can I make him understand that hot flashes happen and that it should be okay for me to ask for some space until the feeling passes? Hot flash, Matilda. Well, luckily for me, I'm not one that understands those hot flashes. Well, actually, I guess I could because my room is the hottest one in the house. And there are times when I open the door and the heat is turned off that it gets freezing cold in here, so I can actually understand. You can tell him that the hot flashes are like burning flames from hell. Get him all riled up, all excited until he's ready to just lunge after you and then throw a bucket of ice cold water on him. Tell him that is what a hot cold and a flash. What hot cold? That does not make any sense. A hot flash and a cold flash feels like. Well, this has been Dear Lisa for today. And again, we shan't tell her that we did this. We'll just upload it and she'll never know the difference. This is voice number 3 coming at you today. Hopefully you don't get voice number 4. She's not very nice at all. Have a good one.